Alrighty, folks. It is a beautiful spring day here in New Hampshire, and I have finally gotten my butt back up to the bus. And the first thing that we're going to do today is not drop that tool. First thing we're going to do today is embed these things that I'm still calling G channels because they don't have a better name. I'm going to do that this time using self-tapping screws because I'm lazy, and it'll be fine. And I'm going to throw down a little tiny bead of Sikaflex. Although the first thing I will probably have to do, that should be like a Skoolie t-shirt, but first I have to clean out the corners on the windows where this is going, because there's some other putty in there that I don't want to be a permanent part of the bus. I want it to be my sealant. Yeah. Alright, so let's get started, huh? This is old silicone I'm pulling out. And while I'm not an expert in this by any means, I'm pulling it out because my understanding is that nothing is ever going to really bond to that silicone. So if it's there, it is essentially a path for water, or will eventually become one. Clearly, in a past life, Beatrix had some leaking in the corners here. Now, this isn't getting a window, so it should be less of an issue. But, somebody wadded a bunch of silicone out of the corners of these things. I might be doing the same thing again eventually, but not today. Of course, in the process of cleaning that up, I did just scratch the crap out of the paint that's there. So, quick rattle can primer. I'm definitely working too hard to save this, to use all this can. I'd also say that I know I'm being pretty cavalier with the paint. None of this should show. I'm not painting anything that's going to be visible. This is really just about keeping oxygen away from the metal. You've got a chance to flash off while I do the top. Good Lord, how old is this paint? This stuff is terrible. Oh, the can go. Oh, these aren't compatible. Damn it, Rust-Oleum. Want to pull this thing off the old can? This is the older new can. Why can't they be compatible? Alright, let's try this again. You gotta change some of your caps. Change all of them, man. Very frustrated. So we finally can't paint. Fortunately, I bought Fortunately, I had bought a bunch of paint when I started this, knowing that there'd be a lot of incidental priming work to do. Man, that's a terrible paint job. Of course, in fairness, that was a terrible can of paint. I am painting more than I really need to, so sue me. So another thing I'm trying this time is that rather than cut the end off of the Sikaflex tube, I actually drilled it out. It's a little bit dished when it comes. I'm hoping that the little 1/8 inch hole there makes this a little more controllable. Let's find out, shall we? I also turned it all the way down, so super slow. Maybe I won't blow up the side of the Sikaflex this time. This crap really is my kryptonite. I should have painted this too, because it's a little gross. It's all a terrible idea. The rest of that I'll be able to get to. Of course, now there's a second to flash off. So yeah, how come he always wears such ratty clothes on the bus? There's a reason. The nice thing about today being today is that it's actually drying relatively quickly. So if I squish this down on top of the old Sikaflex, thereby guaranteeing I make a huge mess. Yep, there it is. Got me Sikaflex already. Get in there, you. Right, not gonna work. Be right back. See if that works. Fall off of the bus. Okay. Ooh, that bit. That's right in there now. Oh yeah. Maybe back this off a little bit. No, that's not really up. So that ain't gonna bend anymore. It's a nice thing to connect to. See some squeeze coming out the bottom. I think we're onto something here. By Jove, I think it works. Okay. This is a tiny bit too wide. Damn it. I'm just gonna go take it down a bit. I'm back. It's shorter, you can't tell, except for that little bar there. There are other YouTubers who sell rulers that measure you the exact amount I just took off. Messed up your little elastic band. Oops, it came off. Hope it wasn't important. This is about to go badly. I was wondering, this is an auto punch. Spring-loaded weight inside here. You push this in, eventually the weight pops forward. Hard steel point here, probably can't focus on it, leaves a little divot into which you put the point of the screw, and hopefully the point of the screw doesn't run around a lot. You wouldn't think it'd make a big deal, but it actually really does make starting the screw a lot easier. Especially when your former self didn't leave you enough room to get the drilling straight. They're not magic though. Just remember, everything on Instagram is the God's honest truth, and nobody looks stupid and awkward doing this stuff. Yeah. So this is where I left that happy bit of steel from before. So it needs a little bit of extra Sikaflex work. One, oops. That one wasn't so much about waterproofing it as it is about preventing a future rattle. I hope. Also a future rattle. Ooh, that was almost messy. If this wasn't such a cluster, I wouldn't have to do this more than once, but I was trying to get a decent enough divot in there that the point actually catches. I don't know if you can see it, but there's actually a little divot forming on the outside there too. A little closer to the edge than I would have liked, but what are you gonna do? Oh man! I don't know where that screw went. Maybe I dulled that one. Yeah, that's it. There. 3 of them. 3 screws. All right, one more. I'm about to regret having not put those punch holes in first. Those starter punches in, or whatever you want to call them. I'm about to regret it. Not so shabby. It'll be okay. I'm gonna keep talking like an idiot. Not that people with this voice are an idiot. I'm just an idiot talking. Alright. Warm. Alright. I just want to make sure that the Sikaflex adheres this piece to the outside bit that was there. And for that to happen, they have to be in contact. We'll give that a chance to set up. And I think I'm going to check the weather actually and see if it's going to rain on me again. Alright, so I'm trying not to fully unwrap the bus because there's rain coming off and on all afternoon. Okay. And from the department of, so that's what you're calling a plan, is it? Let me walk you through the thing I'm calling a plan. I picked up some much taller or much longer ratchet straps, and I'm doubling up these climbing slings as a way to get all the way down to these suction cups that I picked up. Now, these suction cups are theoretically good for 150 pounds, but I don't believe that. Each, 150 pounds each, but I don't believe that. And a very important part of this plan is that my wife is nowhere near here because she is like kryptonite to suction cups. She has never gotten one to work that I'm aware of. Anyways, back to the plan. I've got one here that I can use to start lifting this and then move it down below. Got another one over there. I got ratchet straps. I have no doubt that I will have to adjust the ratchet straps as I go. That just is what it is. But I guess I'm going to give this a shot and see what happens. This could go very poorly. I'm not going to lie. Okay, so I don't know when the time-lapse camera's battery died, but I did manage to get an entire panel up, cleat in place, marked out on the back, and that's where we are now. Using those suction cups to move the steel around is extremely convenient. It is also extremely terrifying. I feel like it's going to pop off and become a guillotine at any second. But this is where we are now. It's a little late in the day for me to be doing this, but I'm going to try anyways. I have to cut this line right here because this is extra, and I want to get rid of this dented, messed up bit where I dropped the steel. All of the rest of these markings just tell me where the steel is inside the bus. If some of you are very astute, you'll have noticed that a bunch of my holes missed and enough of them hit that it'll be okay. The other ones will just be used to hold the sheet metal together, I guess. Oops. Anywho, back to what I was going to say. The rest of these are just so that I can prime this a little bit. I don't want to put up steel that has never been sealed at all. So, guess I'm going to cut this piece. Maybe I'll throw another battery in the time-lapse camera. I'm going to cut this piece of steel and then maybe Sikaflex it back up today. We'll see. Alright, I don't know if you can hear me because the bus is on, but here's what we got. Another panel up, it's about half screwed in, it's about half Plecos. It is Sikaflex in place. It's not exciting, but it's progress. So, standard disclaimer, like, subscribe. Don't take any advice from my channel. Don't use ladders the way I use ladders. Have a great week.